Welcome everybody, I'm Ghost from GhostMusic.com, an indie developer helping you create better indie games. Today we're talking about why I know so many programming languages. One topic that I hear a lot is, especially from recruiters and just other developers, is why did I learn specific languages and that don't relate to my field. A lot of the technology stacks that I do know are web development. It's not that I want to become a web developer, not that I ever wanted to be a web developer, but it's just for the fact that everything that I've ever had to do, especially building my business, is my responsibility. I know that I could have, especially building a website, I could have just easily gone with Squarespace and had everything done for me. However, I wouldn't have the functionality that I want and I need in order to grow my community. If you didn't know, my website is built in WordPress using PHP. The front end is Angular, my back end is PHP, WordPress, REST API. And I communicate back and forth to grab the data. And the reason I use this is, especially, I want to be able to have my website communicate with mobile, make sure that, or any sort of platform, and make sure that I send you guys appropriately what I want, the data that you guys need at the various moment that you need it. So let's take World Defender for example. What I want to do is have you guys sign in, make sure that you grab your data, your high score data, make sure you save over cloud, make sure that you have your achievements or your trophies, but in my case we call them badges. Make sure that they get synced to the web server. Make sure that you get everything that you possibly need. So in order for me to do this, I have to have full control and just full customization of the website that I'm using. Yes, again, I could have done really simple templates of just having a WordPress theme and then separating the REST API and all this, but the problem that arises is that I won't have full control over the website and how I want it to be. I want to eventually add advertisement space so that everything is handled in the business by companies that want to come and put advertisement on the website. They don't even need me. They don't have to call. They can just put up whatever advertisement slot that they need, set their specific things. They get charged. There's no middleman. You just sign up, you make your account, you post whatever you need, and you have everything. Basically, you're done with it, and I don't have to step in there. I don't have to call you. I don't have to do anything like that. Yes, I'm gonna call, make sure that everything is set up correctly, make sure that we have everything that we possibly could need or possibly want. But again, I want to make sure that, you know, we have everything completely fleshed out and just done. If I need something done, I don't have the extra funds to pay somebody else to do that, and then continuously pay them to come and keep the site maintained. As a developer myself, if I can't figure out the solution or not willing to learn what the solution possibly could be, what's the point of calling myself a software engineer? So I learned PHP. I learned everything basically doing projects, and this is one major thing that all software engineers will tell you. You learn by doing projects. I had to make a WordPress theme, and then I ended up doing that. I learned Angular, and then I was like, okay, let me see if I could add that to the website to get a fully customized website instead of just relying on WordPress. After that, I needed to grab the user data to World Defender. Okay, how am I gonna do that? Found out that they had the REST API. I was working at a social network website, so I ended up learning how to do all that, how to get everything done. So I ended up figuring out how to get that data to the mobile version, get all that information, send it back to the back end, have everything connected, and not even break a sweat. But of course, you know, I'm programming games, I'm using Unity, I've done a lot of JavaScript. When I first learned Unity, I was using JavaScript because I really like Java. So I had to learn C#. The reason I switched over to C# was because everybody and their mother, if they ever do a Unity tutorial, or anybody that does anything with Unity, is always C#. JavaScript, yes, it is capable. You are capable of doing whatever that you want to do with it, but if you do run into problems, you're gonna need to learn how to convert whatever they did in C# into JavaScript. And I learned how to do that, but I felt that going to the future, especially trying to find another job, or you know, if this doesn't pan out, at least I have C# with a little bit of .NET. So over the last 4 years, this was the time for me to learn C#. I learned it. I almost finished my first game. And everything has been beautifully ever since. Of course, you know, HTML, CSS, you have to learn it, especially if you're doing anything in the web space. After that, of course, I know my Angulars. The new version of Angular is using TypeScript because I had to learn that on the job. Ionic because I wanted to test things out. I learned a little bit of Python because I wanted to bring World Defender to RetroPie, and I wanted to learn how to do it using a framework that I've never used before. So I thought, Python, let's do that. Plus, I wanted to get more involved in the makerspace using Python, using the Raspberry Pi for some projects that I may bring up. But I'm gonna start including all of those in the YouTube channel. Whenever I work on anything now, I'm gonna show it off to the world. So I'm gonna bring you guys along for that journey. But with that being said, tell me what languages you guys know. Why did you need to learn them? What led you to the position that you are in? And feel free to tell me if you like this video. Hit that thumbs up button. Make sure to subscribe. I post new content like this every single week. Make sure to share this with your friends. It may help them, may not, but you'll help me out a lot by sharing it, liking it, subscribing. And with that one, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.